Welcome back friends to the class number 89, and now we will start with a very critical topic that are foreign currency limits, in which we will start with the packing credit facilities. So let us understand about the concept first through this video, and later on in the coming videos we will deep dive into the more conceptual things and more technical things in packing credit limits. So packing credit limit concept. So, friends, as you know, every country wants to promote their exports. They will want other countries to buy material from them. You already know how much the tariffs have impacted the countries. Why countries are going and going on request mode with Donald Trump to lower the tariff rates, because they don't want their exports to suffer. They want to promote their exports as much as possible, bring more and more foreign currency into their country. They will export the goods to USA, and USA will pay them in foreign currency. The foreign currency will come into their country, and this will improve their financial health the financial health of their economy. So every country wants to promote more and more exports. Every country wants to bring foreign currency into their country. So what our RBI says? Our RBI says no exporter in India, no exporter should suffer due to the non-availability of funds. RBI says we don't want to come into this situation. We don't want to listen. We don't want to see the situation where the exporter is not able to export the goods because he doesn't have the funds available with him to manufacture the goods or to supply those goods. So the funding should not be a barrier for an exporter to export the goods. So this is the slogan by the RBI. So now that's where the concept of export finance clicks in actually in the system. So let us see how this system works in, how packing credit gets fits in the system. So suppose this is India and this is a foreign country, and in India there is Mr. Rahul, and in foreign country there is Mr. David, right? Mr. David wants to buy 100 t-shirts from Rahul. So he wants Rahul to supply him 100 t-shirts. So this is an opportunity for Rahul. Rahul will supply them 100 t-shirts, and if Mr. David gets satisfied with those results, then he will place more and more orders. Maybe Rahul can tap into other customers like Mr. David in America, or Mr. David can refer other parties that he buys from Rahul, so you can also buy from Rahul. So this will improve and multiply the export opportunities for Rahul. This can multiply the export opportunities for Rahul in other countries as well. If Rahul is exporting to the country like USA, so he can give reference, he can give a reference to Europe, Australia, and other countries, that I have such a good material that I supply to USA market as well. My material is sold in USA market as well. So this opens up doors of exports in other countries as well. So immense opportunities can happen if Rahul satisfy Mr. David with supply of these 100 t-shirts. So what happens now? Mr. David places order with Mr. Rahul for supplying 100 t-shirts. Now imagine what will happen, that if Rahul says that sorry sir, sorry Mr. David, I don't have funds to process this order, so I am helpless now, so you please place this order to some other vendors in your country or in other countries. I don't have capacity or funds to fulfill your order. Imagine how shocking this would be for our Indian economy. So that is why the funding support to Rahul is utmost urgency for our country. So now what happens is he places order with Mr. Rahul, and now Rahul wants to manufacture 100 t-shirts. So he will need to buy fabric. According to that, he will have to set up a factory. He need to hire labor. He need to pay those laborers. He need to incur electricity expenses. And he need to incur many other business expenses to just to fulfill that order. So now Mr. Rahul need to process the order. He will buy yarn or fabric, process it, and thus incurring a lot of overheads and manufacturing expenses. And he will ready the goods, and he will pack the goods and dispatch the goods to the Indian port, that is port in India. So from the Indian port, the goods will be loaded on Indian ship, and the ship will travel to America and land on the American port, that is American port. So there is shipment, right? From the date of shipment, the ship will take 20-30 days to reach America. So post reaching America, Mr. David will release those goods, take into his factory or warehouse, sell those goods, and then he will make the payments as per the payment agreed payment terms. Suppose the payment terms are 60 days from the date of receipt, so the David will pay payment after 60 days to Mr. Rahul. So this whole process, this whole cycle takes a lot of time, from the date of placement of order to the date of actual receipt of payment from Mr. David takes a whole lot of cycle. So this cycle involves the period prior to shipment of goods, which involves the manufacturing, huge manufacturing expenses. Then after shipment of goods, practically the period involves the credit period that is offered to the David. So there are basically two set of cycles involved in this whole process. So the timeline can be divided into two parts: from the date of receipt of order to the dispatch of goods to the date of shipment of the goods on Indian port, that are pre-export period. So the funds are blocked in manufacturing expenses and packing dispatching expenses. The funds are blocked there since the payments are not received from David yet. So this is called pre-shipment period. Now the second cycle is from the date of shipment to the actual receipt of funds from David, that is post-export funds blockage, that is post-shipment period. There are two set of cycles involved. So if we combine both of them, we will get the total time taken to realize or to complete the export end to end, from the date of receipt of export order to the date of receipt of money from Mr. David. So Rahul actually needs support in both of these cycles. So need funding support during this both of these period, so that the process can be done smoothly and more orders can be received. So this is we call pre-shipment period and post-shipment period. To manage to finance the pre-shipment period, we give export packing credit, EPC facility or pre-shipment packing credit facility. To manage to fund the requirement of post-shipment period, practically the credit period offered to David, we call it post-shipment packing credit facility, which is offered by the banks. So this is the core theme or analysis of this export cycle of Rahul and David. So in the coming videos, we will get you through some other critical matters of this process, and you will see how these facilities work and how these facilities help Rahul to execute their export orders smoothly. So stay tuned with this channel. Thank you very much.